Hey everyone, welcome back to the Trade Table, your trusted source for home improvement tips and DIY guides. If you're new here, we're glad you stopped by. And to our returning viewers and longtime subscribers, thank you for being part of the Trade Table community. Today, we're walking you through how to run electrical wire behind a wall safely, cleanly, and step by step. This project is perfect if you want to add a new outlet, switch, or light fixture without visible wires or messy conduits. It might seem intimidating, but with a few tools, a clear plan, and a little patience, you can definitely do it yourself. Before we get started, remember to always work safely. Turn off power at the breaker panel, wear protective gear, and check your local building codes. If you're not comfortable working with electricity, hire a licensed electrician. Let's begin by gathering the tools and materials you'll need. Stud finder, voltage tester, drywall saw, fish tape, cordless drill with 1 to 8 inch and 1 to 2 inch spade bits, level, chisel and hammer, safety glasses and gloves. Materials, NMB cable, 14.2 for 15 amp or 12.2 for 20 amp. Electrical box, wall plate, electrical tape, metal nail plate. Once you've got everything ready, let's start planning. Step 1. Plan your wiring path. Decide where you want your new outlet or switch. Choose whether you'll connect to an existing outlet or run a new line directly from the breaker panel. Sketch your wiring path, measure the distance, and always buy extra cable in case you run into obstacles. Step 2. Turn off the power. Go to your breaker panel and shut off power to the circuit you'll be working on. Use a voltage tester to confirm that the power is completely off. Check the total load on your circuit to make sure the new device won't overload it. Step 3. Mark the electrical box location. Use a stud finder to locate the studs in your wall and pick a spot between them. Hold the electrical box against the wall, make sure it's level, and trace around it with a pencil. Step 4. Drill an access hole. If you'll be running wire through the attic, drill a small 1/8 inch hole in the ceiling above your marked box. If you'll be running wire from a basement or crawl space, drill near the baseboard or through the floor beside the wall. Insert a stiff wire or straightened coat hanger into the hole so you can find it from above or below. Always check with a flashlight for plumbing or existing wiring before you drill a larger hole. Step 5. Cut the hole for the box. Drill a 1/2 inch starter hole in one corner of your outline. Use a drywall saw to cut along your pencil lines. If the edges aren't perfect, that's okay. The wall plate will cover small imperfections later. Step 6. Drill through the top or bottom plate. From the attic or crawl space, use a spade bit to drill directly through the top plate if you're above the wall, or through the bottom plate if you're below. This creates a path for your cable to run into the wall cavity. Step 7. Fish the cable through the wall. Feed fish tape into the wall opening and guide it toward the hole you drilled in the plate. Once you see the fish tape from above or below, attach your NMB cable securely with electrical tape. Pull the fish tape back slowly, guiding the cable through the wall as you go. Move carefully to avoid bending or damaging the sheath. Step 8. Handle fire blocks, if you find them. If you run into a fire block inside the wall, drill through it with a flexible drill bit. If you can't drill through, carefully notch the block with a chisel and hammer. Run your cable through the opening and cover it with a metal nail plate before patching the wall. Step 9. Pull and secure the cable. Leave about 8 inches of cable extending from the opening. This extra length will make it easier to strip the sheathing and connect your wires. Keep the cable straight and untwisted for a neat finish. Step 10. Install and finish. Install your electrical box and strip the outer cable sheathing. Connect your wires using standard color codes. Black is hot, white is neutral, bare or green is ground. Attach your outlet or switch, secure the wall plate, turn the power back on, and test your work with a voltage tester. And that's it. You've just run electrical wire behind a wall and created a clean, professional-looking setup. It takes some patience and planning, but once you've done it, you'll feel confident tackling more electrical projects around your home. If this tutorial helped you, hit like, subscribe to the Trade Table for more home improvement guides, and leave a comment to tell us what you're working on next. For more tools, resources, and project guides, visit thetradetable.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.